Hello, design enthusiasts. Welcome back to Aesthetic Nest. Have you ever walked into a room and just felt alive, like the space itself was breathing with you? That's the magic of biophilic design. And no, you don't need a sprawling estate or a jungle of plants to achieve it. Today, I'm sharing 5 transformative biophilic design ideas tailor-made for small homes. And tucked right in the middle of this video, I'll reveal one remarkable, often overlooked element that can instantly make your space feel more alive, something you won't see coming, so stay with me. Biophilic design connects us to nature, reducing stress and boosting creativity. In compact homes, it's not about how many plants you cram into a corner, but how you weave natural patterns, light, and sensory layers into your daily life. I'll walk you through each idea step by step with practical tips you can apply this weekend. And remember, stick around for that one surprising element hiding in plain sight. Or rather, not in sight at all. Let's dive in. Idea number 1, the vertical oasis. Living walls for tight spaces. When floor space is precious, look up. A vertical garden or a cluster of wall-mounted planters instantly turns a blank wall into a living tapestry. It doesn't have to be complicated. Simple, modular pocket planters with low-maintenance species like pothos, ferns, or spider plants can thrive even in moderate light. The key is to create a rhythm, grouping plants at varying heights to mimic the layered foliage of a forest edge. Beyond beauty, a living wall helps purify the air and subtly humidify your room, which is a godsend in dry apartments. You can even incorporate trailing plants that cascade softly, softening harsh architectural lines. And here's a fresh twist. Mix in preserved moss panels or a small vertical herb garden in the kitchen. It's functional, fragrant, and makes that corner feel genuinely alive. Maintenance is simpler than you think. Self-watering systems or wicking pots keep your wall lush without daily fuss. Choose plants with similar light and water needs, and suddenly your vertical garden becomes a low-stress, high-impact feature that guests can't stop asking about. Idea number 2, nature's palette and tactile harmony. Biophilic design isn't just visual, it's deeply tactile. For small homes, the color palette you choose can visually expand the space while evoking nature's calm. Think muted greens, warm clay tones, soft sand, and the grey-brown of weathered wood. These hues absorb light and create a soothing backdrop, unlike stark whites that can feel sterile. Painting a single accent wall in a deep forest green can actually push the wall back visually, making the room feel more expansive. Layer in natural textures, a jute rug underfoot, linen curtains that dance with the breeze, a chunky knit throw on the sofa. When you touch these materials, your nervous system registers them as authentic and grounding. Even in a tiny studio, swapping out synthetic slipcovers for organic cotton, or adding a smooth, river-washed stone as a coaster brings a surprising sensory depth. It's about inviting your hands to explore the space, not just your eyes. A simple trick. Close your eyes and touch the surfaces around you. If everything feels cold or synthetic, it's time to weave in soft wool, raw linen, or smooth river stones. These small tactile shifts signal comfort to your nervous system and make the room feel deeply inviting. Now, we're about to hit the middle of the video, and I promised you one remarkable point that most biophilic guides skip entirely. It's something you can't see, but it will completely change how your home feels. Let me introduce you to the invisible layer of biophilic design. Idea number 3, the remarkable secret, the invisible layer of scent and sound. While we obsess over what we see, we often forget that nature speaks to all our senses. The gentle trickle of water, the rustle of leaves, the faint scent of damp earth after rain. These primal cues signal safety and aliveness to our brains. In a small home, you can craft an immersive sensory environment without any visual clutter. Start with sound. A tiny tabletop water fountain introduces that soft, random babbling that masks traffic noise and lowers cortisol. Or use a smart speaker to play a high-quality nature soundscape. Think distant birdsong or a forest stream on a low loop during your morning coffee. For scent, ditch artificial plugins. Instead, use a cool mist diffuser with essential oils like cedarwood, pine, or citrus, or simply hang a bundle of dried eucalyptus in the shower. Steam releases its aroma, transforming your bathroom into a spa-like grove. This invisible layer is the remarkable trick. You're engaging your limbic system directly, making your home feel more alive without adding a single object to your line of sight. It's the biophilic secret that works magic in the tiniest of apartments. Try it tonight, just a diffuser and a gentle water sound, and notice how your shoulders drop. Idea number 4, borrowed views and the dance of light. In small homes, windows are your most precious asset. Biophilic design thrives on a strong connection to the outdoors, even if that outdoors is just a fire escape with a planter. The concept of borrowed scenery means framing what little nature you can see, as if it's a living painting. Keep windowsills clear, use sheer curtains that diffuse daylight softly, and position a comfortable chair to face the window, not away from it. Maximize the quality of light. Sunlight shifting through the day connects our circadian rhythms to the space. Hang a few crystal prisms or a simple prismatic film on a south-facing window to scatter rainbows across your walls in the afternoon. It's an affordable, joyful trick that mimics the fleeting beauty of light filtering through leaves. Also, install dimmable, warm-toned lighting that mimics sunset to wind down your day organically. If your view is lackluster, craft one indoors with a large nature photograph or a peel and stick forest mural. Place it where your eye lands first. Add a real plant in front to create depth, and suddenly you've borrowed a view that feels miles deep. Idea number 5, curated organic artifacts and biomorphic forms. Finally, bring nature inside through objects that tell a story. A single sculptural branch placed in a tall vase, a cluster of sea-washed pebbles on a tray, or a carefully displayed collection of pine cones. In small spaces, avoid clutter by curating just a few high-impact pieces. Choose forms that mimic nature's curves, biomorphic shapes like a kidney-shaped coffee table, an arched mirror, or a ceramic vessel with an irregular, organic silhouette. These organic shapes trick the eye into reading the space as softer and more fluid, which counteracts the rigid boxes of small rooms. Even something as simple as replacing rectangular frames with oval ones or adding a wavy-edged shelf can make the room feel more dynamic and alive. The goal is to create a sense of gentle movement, as if the room itself is breathing with you. Rotate your organic artifacts with the seasons: dried citrus in winter, fresh blooms in spring. This simple ritual keeps the space feeling alive and connected to nature's rhythms, turning your home into a breathing, evolving sanctuary. So there you have it, 5 biophilic design ideas that transform a small home into a sanctuary that feels genuinely alive. From looking up to create a vertical garden, wrapping yourself in earthy colors and textures, tuning in to the invisible sensory layer, celebrating light and borrowed views, to curating soft, organic forms. The remarkable secret, that invisible sound and scent layer, which proves you don't always need more stuff to feel more alive. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share your own biophilic touch in the comments. Thanks for watching, and may your home always feel a little more wild and wonderfully alive.